I'm being chased. He's gonna get me. So scary. All right, we'll let this little cutie go. Very, very beautiful little snake though. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a fairly warm September day today. It still feels like fall, but it's definitely a bit warmer than it has been. That being said, I am going to try to flip some tin this afternoon and then do some evening and night road cruising. So let's get into it. Well, the flipping has been terrible so far. I haven't seen anything, but I did just walk up a nice looking box turtle. First time we've hiked a box turtle at this particular spot in a while. They don't seem super common here, but I'm just going to leave that guy right there. Very nice way to start the afternoon. Oh, wow. What? That is the grayest gray rat snake I have ever seen in the Georgia Piedmont. Holy cow. That thing is gorgeous. That is ridiculous. Holy cow, that thing is awesome. It's got to be one of the best rat snakes I've ever found in North Georgia. Hey, buddy. Holy cow. That is so weird. Now in Alabama or in South Georgia, the snake would not be particularly weird, but here in North Georgia, that is just straight up atypical. Now, weirdly enough, rat snakes are actually a pretty good find here. King snakes are definitely the most common snake here, which makes it even weirder that we've seen just one rat snake today. I mean, that's the only thing I've flipped and the only thing I've seen other than that box turtle in the last couple of hours. But a very, very weird looking rat snake. I guess I really haven't seen too many rat snakes from this exact place. I've seen one under that set of 10 that was, to my recollection, pretty black. I'll see if I can find a photo of it and attach it so you can see what the only other rat snake I've found under that piece looked like. But this thing is just weird. It's super musky, smells terrible. But I did want to flip it over and show you the underside. Also very reminiscent of a rat snake from 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours south of where we are right now. Very, very atypical for the Piedmont anywhere, and even more atypical for this far north in the Piedmont, which we're not super far north, but we're far enough north that it's weirder to see this snake than it would be to see a solid black rat snake. Very, very unusual. All right, buddy, back to your tin. Thanks for being so wacky and saving the day, at least the flipping day. Still optimistic we'll have a good cruising night. All right, everyone, I am back on the road and cruising. Hopefully there will be some decent snake activity on the roads today, given that it is that time of year, and the weather seems pretty ideal for it, so I will check in with you guys when we find our first snake. All right, first snake after dark. Not too surprising, nice little rat snake, second one of the day. This guy already has more black coloration on him than the one we found earlier today. I wonder what that snake would have looked like as a hatchling. Really, really interesting stuff going on. It is a little bit cool tonight, so I'm going to get a quick shot of this guy, and then we'll keep moving. Is this another baby rat? I think it is. Sure enough. Baby rat snake 2, electric boogaloo. Look at that little spot. It's kind of neat. Little aberrant spot. He's actually got a little bit of a stripe on his neck, too. It's neat looking for sure. We'll get him out of the road. Oh, hello. Surely this isn't our fourth rat snake of the day. It is. This one is the darkest one yet, really. I bet he's going to be really dark when he's fully grown. It's just a rat snake party. Well, I stopped to shine a quick creek and take a leak, and I spotted a cottonmouth. Sorry, I had to secure him before he went up under the pipe, but I was saying cottonmouths are actually one of the things I was hoping to see in this area, because the ones in this part of the state are just incredibly gorgeous. This one's a little bit more typical looking than they usually are here, but still a very nice looking snake. You can see he's got some really good yellow highlights in there, but overall a pretty dark looking coloration. But very, very nice. This is actually a new spot. I've never found a cottonmouth here before. All those rocks where I initially spotted him are actually new. Those didn't used to be there, so I actually think that this is much better cottonmouth habitat now than it used to be, because there's actually some structure in the form of those rocks right next to the water. But Very, very nice looking snake. I'll get some quick photos and then we'll put him back in the creek. All right, everyone. Well, it looks like activity has died off for now. I've seen a couple of DOR copperheads, but that's been about it. So I'm going to call it a night here, and I will be back at it again tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It is once again way too early, but we are back to the very, very warm summer-like weather. It is supposed to get back into the 90s today in late September, so I'm going to try some creek walking just because we've been doing a lot of road cruising lately. I have definitely been overindulging in the night cruising a little bit, so we're going to take a little bit of a break from that today, do a little bit of creek walking, and hopefully see some snakes and turtles. So let's get to it. Well, that's a scenic first cottonmouth of the day. Nice and colorful, small adult. Just chilling on this brush pile in the middle of the creek. This section of the creek is annoyingly difficult to navigate, and I've had to go up onto the bank numerous times just to avoid going over my head in water. But there we have it, first snake of the day. All right, here's our next cottonmouth. A couple feet off the water surface up in a tree. This is, I don't know what kind of tree this is. Almost looks invasive, but do not quote me on that because I really don't know. But nice big adult. Always cool to see them up high like this. And this behavior right here is part of why people are so scared of cottonmouths, because anytime they're up in a tree like this and you come below them and scare them, their natural instinct is to jump into the water, and then they end up in people's boats. And even more often than that, harmless water snakes do the same thing and end up in people's boats, and people think they're cottonmouths. But largely just a big misunderstanding. These guys obviously do not have any desire to pursue you and just want to get away. But nice looking cottonmouth. We'll just leave him right there. He seems pretty chill. And we'll continue on. Hopefully we'll see a few more. This is a cool section of creek I've never been to. Look at this rock overhang. We are upstream of anywhere I have ever walked in this particular creek. It's definitely different up here. Hopefully we can turn something up. Here is our next cottonmouth of the day, seemingly in ambush along this rock face. And we're actually just upstream of where I was just showing you the weird rock right there. And here's a cottonmouth hanging out right next to it. This is really cool. Oh, hello. It's a pretty big cottonmouth, actually, this one. Definitely one of the bigger ones I've seen in this creek. Look at him. That is a properly big cottonmouth. 3.5 feet at least. Man, I love it when snakes get big enough that they just have a sense of confidence about them. What an animal. Here's a little 3-line salamander. Wow, turbo mode. There he is. Fast little dude. That's a big wasp nest. No thank you. Look at this. Got a cotton up on this dead tree in the floodplain. Very nice. Oh. Well, so far today we've mostly been walking a new section of creek that I have not herped before, but we're going to kind of be making our way back through the floodplain now, through some stuff that we have herped before, and we have seen cottonmouths, so I don't know how many are going to be in here this time of year, but we shall see. Well, that's not something we see too many of here. Nice looking adult male eastern box turtle chilling in the floodplain. Looks like a very pretty turtle, but he's been kind of shy so far. Hasn't given us a good look at him. That is actually the cottonmouth tree right there. So we haven't gone very far. That's a neat looking bullfrog. Almost completely spotted. Definitely unique. Now that has got to be one of the reddest cottonmouths I've ever seen in the Piedmont. Holy crap, that's beautiful. I'm gonna try to wrangle him. Man, that is a gorgeous little snake. Love it. Nice way to end the day if we don't see anything else. We're almost back to the car. Very, very pretty juvenile cottonmouth. This guy's at least a year old, possibly older, so not this year's baby, which is kind of what I've been hoping for the last couple outings, but still very young and colorful. I'm being chased. He's gonna get me. So scary. All right, we'll let this little cutie go. Very, very beautiful little snake though. All right, guys, it's getting hot, so that's probably gonna be it for today. But decent day, decent cottonmouth day. Definitely better than the last time we looked for cottonmouths. I only saw one turtle though, and it was a slider that got away. So definitely a weird outing, but not bad, especially considering how unseasonably warm it is. And hopefully the impending cooler weather will bring some even better herping over the next few weeks. So I'm gonna call it here today, and I will see you guys next time I get out, which will probably be tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a very hot, unseasonably hot, late September day today, and we're going to meet up with Hunter and try to get a white whale off of his back. He's been looking for a Carolina pygmy rattlesnake all summer without much success, but he's mostly been targeting them in pretty tough areas, and tonight we're going to an area where it's pretty reasonable to expect to see one on a night with good conditions like tonight. So, well, we're still waiting for Hunter to get here, but here is our first snake of the night already. A rough green snake. Look at that. I'm definitely glad I noticed this guy before I could hit him too, because these guys, they look so much like grass in the road. They've got to be one of the hardest snakes to actually spot when they're sitting in the road, because they literally just look like a little piece of grass. And there's grass all over the road pretty much everywhere in Georgia. Anywhere in the range of rough green snakes, you're gonna have grass and other vegetation in the road that looks pretty much just like them. But a very cool looking snake as always. Good start to the night. I'll get him out of the road and we'll keep on cruising. All right, little dude, let's just move you over here to safety. Here you go, bud. All right, Hunter, what is the first snake of the night gonna be?
Copperhead.
It's a pretty good guess. I'm gonna go with, I think it's gonna be a pygmy. Ambitious. Hunter was right. That is a really pretty copperhead, dude. Look at him. He's big too. Very nice. First snake after dark, copperhead. Right past the copperhead, we have a nice little rat. Skinny little dude. Hunter got so excited he jumped out of his shoe. But snakes are out, so we'll keep moving. Pretty quick start with a copperhead, green snake, and a rat. There it is. First brown snake of the night. Hunter just screamed pygmy for this baby rat snake. He does have a cool tail. Cool little aberrant spot. These guys have been everywhere the last couple days. Well, we have found some snakes tonight, just no pygmy. There's a worm snake. Might be the last snake of the night. Things have kind of died down. Very weird that he's just sitting here. Normally these things are just flopping like crazy across the road. But possibly a worm snake to end the night. We'll see.
Wait, we might be getting into a late window.
Yeah. 2 snakes. That is a very pretty little rat. He's very contrasty. These baby rat snakes have been everywhere lately. I mean, this is probably the 7th or 8th one we've seen in the last 3 road cruises. All right, everyone. Well, Hunter and I have parted ways, and I am cruising my way home now. No pygmy tonight. Kind of a bummer, but it is just how road cruising goes. It's a very difficult thing to do, especially when you're cruising in areas that are not well established as popular cruising roads. Shout out to Hunter for being on the grind this year. He has really put in a lot of work trying to find pygmies in his home county and in a couple other areas now. But that's just how it goes. Road cruising is tough. Pygmy rattlesnakes can be very tough to find in certain areas, and this is one of them. So, but yeah, I'm headed home from here. I'm probably going to call it an episode at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Fall herping has been picking up pretty well, but we're still not quite the peak, and I'm really excited about what the next few weeks will bring. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching.